As the big man Karlovsky is ill today. Ruditsky on the court, but they're not only are they missing one, but their big fella is also sick. So they're playing with three. The big man Karlovsky playing with stomach pain. And an undermanned Czech team is not playing at full staff, I guess you could say. So they were already playing without Daniel Zak, who suffered an injury before traveling to China. So now down to 2.5, I guess you could say. Down to just 2 on the court. Karlovsky is out, and it's a 3-2 game. You don't see this very often in 3x3. But we'll see what XI'AN and Ruditsky can do. As Ruditsky hustles down, man, credit this Czech team, man. You talk about some heart. Ruditsky puts up the 2. And what you'll see from Czech is they're playing a little bit of a zone. So they're going to have to give Chinese Taipei looks at the rim from deep and just hope they miss. And so far they've been missing. XI'AN, who had 16 points day 2, he could fill it up. And he misses from two-land. And the 2-piece is good for Chinese Taipei. As you see, Karlovsky, he's on the bench. He's cheering his team on, and XI'AN hit that one from Prague. As Czech is competitive with 2 players. Almost a miscommunication. XI'AN looking for another one, missed it. And you know, you don't root for anyone, at least in my position, but it's hard not to pull for a Czech team playing with 2 guys, man. I mean, 5-4 game. Czech is battling it out, and by Czech I only mean 2 players. Wojtek Ruditsky and Lukasz XI'AN, as Ruditsky fires up another one. Ruditsky actually told me that they were having a stomach illness issue with Karlovsky, and he wasn't sure if he was going to play. I didn't think he was serious, and now I see firsthand that they are indeed serious, and they are in serious trouble with just 2 players. Although they put out a pretty valiant effort. We'll see how the rest of this thing plays out. XI'AN, he misses it. They go back to the zone. It's going to be up to Chinese Taipei to knock down open shots again, as Chu couldn't get that one to go through. (7-4) out of bounds. Over to Czech's dynamic duo. XI'AN, step back. Missed it to the right. Chu taking it in. He drops it off. He's kicked out. And another wide open look. And so far so good for Chinese Taipei as Hao Shu gets another 2-piece to go down. It's 9-4, 3-on-2. And man, definitely hoping that Jan Karlovsky starts to feel better. Both of these teams coming in at 1-1 in Pool D. So we open men's play. Ruditsky, catch, shoot, missed. And just the physical demand it's going to take on these 2 Czech players to get through the game alone, let alone put up shots. And I mean, this is going to be a test for them. As Shang misses it. Chu misses again. Recovers it and scores. 12-4. Ruditsky falling, and he's fouled in the process. He earned that trip to the stripe. Much love, young fella. Way to play with heart out there. But per 3x3 rules, they are allowed to play with two guys. As we see the two-piece from Ruditsky. Chu's been getting that look all day long, as he'll continue to get it with only two players. I don't think that Jan Karlovsky will enter in the game again. You see him suffering a major stomach ailment, so he did come out and start the first possession with his team, or came out on the court with them. Ruditsky, oh, ball fake. He didn't even fake it to anybody else on his team. Chinese Taipei went for it. Then they go for two. And they keep counting it up, 14-5. Ruditsky, the one-legged fadeaway. No. 14-5 to Sang. Missed it. Ruditsky comes out of it with the rock. Bukavjan, no. Bukavjan, and you just wonder what this Czech team could have done. They didn't even enter this tournament again full strength. They don't have Daniel Zach. He's a great young player. Zach is. So already without him, they lose another player who was dominant for them through the first couple of pool play games, Karlovsky, the 18-year-old. 15-5. Bukavjan gives it up. Ruditsky. And Ruditsky gets to the bucket, goes off the glass. This is just shooting practice for Chinese Taipei, though. They can consider this a warm-up for their next game against Romania. Czech will have one more game remaining against Ukraine. As Ruditsky skies for the rebound, hesitates, elevates, comes up empty on the shot, but he hustles. Missed it at the rim. Target practice from the corner. A blank is fired. XI'AN couldn't get it to go, but Yun Hao Shu does. 17-6, first to 21 wins it. This one's gonna be ending early. I got a sneaky suspicion. Two-ball corner pocket. Shin Xiao makes it 19-6. Bukavjan, Hezi. Oh, D'd up at the rim. Yun Hao Shu with the block. Look again. Bukavjan doesn't have quite the lift he would normally have. He's had to give everything that he's got just to compete in a game where they're outmatched by a player. So just pass it where the defense ain't. But credit the effort again from Ruditsky and Bukavjan. Bukavjan on point as he gives Czech their 8th point. Oh, and then Bukavjan with the D on the inside. Game point though, Chinese Taipei. And they will be smart to shoot another 2 here. Sang couldn't hit it. Now it's Chu. He can't connect either. Now Chu, he's gonna get another chance. And he misses again. Now Chu's gonna get a 3rd chance. And the 3rd time's the charm. That's it. That's all. Chinese Taipei cruise in a game that wasn't fair. But obviously they couldn't control somebody getting sick or not. It's not their fault. They do what they're supposed to do. And that's come out here and win against the team that's on the floor. I tell you, this Czech team, the way they started off, it was a 4-4 tie. It was like, I was thinking, are they going to compete in this game? And then Chinese Taipei started knocking down those 2-point shots wide open.